Good night, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I am very excited to be streaming today because we're going to finally get a shiny charm. And this is something that I basically have been working towards since I first started the game. Every time a new Pokemon game hits, it's all I care about. I need to get the shiny charm so that I can actually play the game and start shiny hunting, which is why I play Pokemon in the first place. So, we've had a lot of lucks even without the charm, but this is going to exponentially increase our odds to be able to get the Paradox Pokemon, which I'm really excited to shiny hunt in Scarlet. And I'm also going to look into using another save or using possibly even my second Switch to try and hunt the Violet exclusives. I've seen some people have luck with like diving in via the co-op mode and doing some hunts on their friends' saves. Also opening up shiny hunting once I have the charm to anybody that is viewing at any given point. You'll be able to pop into my game and work with my odds to try and get the shiny or even snatch it out from under me. So we'll be doing some group-based shiny hunting depending on where we get to tonight. But yeah, it feels weird that it's already time to get the charm, but in Sword and Shield, it only took me about like 3 days of just doing nothing but playing the game. And I feel more time into Scarlet specifically, but Scarlet and Violet as a whole. I think it's taken a lot longer, and I don't know if it probably was mostly that I was actually just streaming all of it. I knew you would be early. I scheduled it at 5:45 technically, but yeah, I do start early. I'm sorry, Cryptid. It's a terrible habit, I guess. It's like the one thing that I'm actually early for in my life is like starting streams, I guess. But yeah, I feel like Scarlet and Violet took me longer to complete. I think part of that was due to me playing it like the main story on stream and having to like kind of gate some of the content to be on stream as opposed to just burning through it in a quick like 2 to 3 day window. But I felt like I was trying really hard to get the charm and still kind of hitting some roadblocks. But today is the end of that journey. I had been doing hunts, I had been doing raids off stream since. I've been trying to get as many 5-star raids as I can completed, and it's been a slog. It's been really difficult to do 5-star raids and complete them consistently. A lot of people don't know type matchups, a lot of people don't know when to actually terrestrialize their Pokemon, or they're just using bad Pokemon in general. So the success rate that I've had in 5-star raids is exceptionally low. Still have gotten a few Herba Mystica, and I found a video that explains all the sandwich recipes. So I'll be using those resources when I do start shiny hunting the Paradox Pokemon. But I figure I'll get the charm, and then I will start going for the starters via Masuda method. And then once I have all the starters, chipping away at the Gen 9 Pokemon and the Paradox Pokemon. Kind of just mixing it up and then going for whatever else is cool that pops up in like a mass outbreak. I don't know if I want to use sandwiches on mass outbreaks or not. I think I want to save the sandwiches and the Herba Mystica that I do have for the Paradox hunts, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll play it by ear. I guess it really depends on how the encounters are boosted and how that plays out. But yeah, Cryptid, welcome. Thank you for being here as always. I appreciate you. In the meantime, I did end up getting one other shiny. So let me showcase that for you guys. The shiny that we obtained is a Frostlass. This is one that I hunted last night. Was just kind of hanging out in bed and didn't have much to do. So I found a Frostlass outbreak because they are so common, and it ended up popping up in pretty short order. But that's the only other shiny that I've gotten. I tried for a Shroodle, but then second-guessed myself and felt like I shouldn't go for it because that's a Gen 9 Pokemon. It would be better to have my first Gen 9 Pokemon of each shiny on stream. And so I stopped hunting that. What else did I try to hunt? I went to a Shelder outbreak, and I was like, well, it's a Gen 1 Pokemon. Not a big deal. I could try and get that at least. And then the outbreak got reset over. So, but Frostlass is an awesome Pokemon. I'm very glad I got the shiny of it. Not too bad on the stats. I put a lot of time and effort into the shiny Ledge and Armor Rogue. So those are both level 100, and they have all been hyper trained. So they have the best stats or IVs. They're not EV trained. I don't really care about EVs all that much. They are IV trained at least. And I put in some IV training into the other shinies that I actually care about. Lucario obviously being one of them. And I started leveling up Vaporeon and the Magnemite. You can't see him because my camera's in the way. But Magnemite is now a Magnezone, so we've got that shiny there. It's level 80 currently, and I've been using it because it floats over the water. I've been using it for a lot of hunts. Vaporeon could also be used, I guess, for some of the water-based hunts. But I've been keeping these guys on the team. I've been doing raids with them. Slowbro, I will probably evolve, but I need to trade for that, so I need to figure that out, or trade my wife or something to get it to evolve and then trade it back. He's still on the team, haven't done anything with him. This Umbreon should not be here because it's not shiny. But mostly just been filling things out as I go. Yeah, I've just been kind of filling things out. There's really no rhyme or reason to these boxes whatsoever. These are all of my Paradox Pokemon. So I saw someone that was able to join and I talked about this a little earlier, but I saw someone that was able to join a Violet game and just reset the spawn to get the shiny with the shiny charm in a sandwich that they made. So I'm hoping that I can do the same either with my wife's Switch or via maybe one of the viewer Switches. Yeah, so many Dreepy. I know. I accidentally... So I was just trying to breed one because I got Dracloak or... not Dracloak. This guy, Dragapult. I got Dragapult via a raid, and so I needed to get the other ones for Dex entry, but I totally, like, spaced my Switch and left it just sitting there. 1 second. So I left it sitting there, and I ended up obtaining way more eggs than I thought I was going to get from it. No shiny, just a bunch of Dreepy eggs that I'll probably end up giving out to people on Christmas. Or giving out to kids or whatever, surprise trading away. Yeah, I really like these Pokemon. I think they're cool. And if I can shiny hunt these in another game, I definitely want to, because I do like the Violet ones a little bit better. I like Great Tusk better than I like Iron Tusk or Iron Treads, and that's about it. The other ones, I think I do like Fluttermane a lot, but I like the Iron Moth better than I like the whatever, I can't remember the name, like the Scarlet exclusive of Volcarona. And I just think Screamtail is just ridiculous. So I think that as a whole, the Violet ones look cooler, which is why those games have sold better. But Roaring Moon is absolutely awesome. So I really want to get a shiny Roaring Moon. So that will be a fun hunt. We'll see. Anyways, we got Legendaries to hunt though, or to obtain. Those are the only Pokemon that I need. So first one is somewhere in here. So I'm gonna fly over there and basically just start snagging them. I have removed all of the stakes. So for each legendary, there's 8 stakes that are on the ground. There's 4 legendaries that have stakes, so 32 total. And I went ahead and got all of the stakes off stream, so I have a preference for the Scarlet Paradox, but both are cool either way. Yeah, I have like I said, I like Great Tusk and I like Roaring Moon, but I think Iron Valiant is just such a cool take on like Gardevoir and Gallade that like I just really, I guess I'm more of an Iron Valiant fan, and I just think the other ones are like more passable in a certain context. I don't know. Delibird looks like a toy. Yeah, Delibird looks dumb. They both have like one or two really like Brute Bonnet. I think Brute Bonnet looks stupid. It looks just like an Amoongus, like a moldy Amoongus. Like I don't get it. It was so hard to try and trade my Brute Bonnet for Iron Hands too, because they have like a trade code set up to where you're supposed to be able to like connect to the code and trade the exclusives. Nobody wants Brute Bonnet. It took me like hours just to try and get it. So here's the first seal. We already did all the purple stakes. We're gonna go ahead and boop it. All the stakes. Exactly. I actually did go to, I went to Korean barbecue for the first time over the weekend, and so I did have, like, all the steak. Absolutely. What a weird Pokemon, man. I don't know what to think about this. It's literally just a compost heap. Can I just quick ball it? That'd be awesome. That's a lot of damage. I don't know if he can be paralyzed. He can. We'll do that first. First shot. I don't really know much about these Pokemon. Like, I don't know their types or anything. I know what they look like, or I already knew what they look like because people would use them in raids all the time. It is interesting. I first thought that those, the twigs were horns, but apparently they're its eyes, which is kind of neat. Just gonna kill it. No, perfect. Should be it. He's playing difficult, playing hard to catch. He was born from pottery and leaves. Yeah, like maybe it was like the left, like something at a temple or something. I don't know. Oh, come on. Wouldn't be a legendary if it wasn't putting up a fight. I've been trying to stay off Reddit too because Reddit and Instagram keep spoiling shinies for me. But it is what it is. I'm not as like upset about it because the game's out. I also think I need to change my clothes too. Like bad, but there's like not a huge wealth of clothing options in the game either. He's just gonna break out of every single ball, isn't he? Gotta make sure I don't accidentally use my Master Ball. It'll be interesting how they distribute the shinies for these. They'll probably do it via code or something. Ooh. Better option might be a timer ball at this point, because this is worn on for a while, so I'm going to try one of those. Nope. Honestly, your description of moldy mushroom made it sound better than how it works. It's like an edgy scene recreation of a mushroom. If it was mold, it would be one thing, but I don't know. It's like hair metal or something. It's weird. I don't like it. Hashtag not a fan. It's okay. Someone out there likes Brute Bonnet, just not me. There we go. One legendary down. Okay, now I do have to figure out where the other ones are. Okay, we got all the stakes, we got the Dex Sentry. Where is your shrine, sir? Okay. The grudge of a person punished for writing the king's evil deeds upon wooden tablets has clad itself in dead leaves to become a Pokemon. How brutal. One Lego down. I had the right idea, but made it all wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I would have made it different. I just know I would have made it different, you know? I'm down for it being spiky. I don't know, it could have been like kind of like a Ferrothorn crossover or something. Or they could have made it like more like a, I don't know. Like if it's supposed to be ancient, like dinosaur times, wouldn't it be like a big fern or something? Or like a Venus, more like a Venus flytrap? I don't know. I don't know, man. We already got Victory Bell, I guess. Like, I haven't been worried about missing shinies, but I feel like if I get the shiny charm, I'm going to be way more worried now. Just because I'll know I'll have the bonus rolls, you know? Make it look less like an edgy teenager with its legs. Yeah, anything would have been better. Wait, they gave it legs? I didn't even notice that. I think I just detest it, so, like, I just haven't even looked at it. I almost didn't want to, like, catch another one. Where's this stupid thing? Oh, yeah, they did, huh? It's got, oh yeah, it's got 4. How strange. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever that is, that ain't it. I don't know. Lettermane I like. Slitherwing I like. I just think the other Volcarona is cooler. Screamtail I think is just a Jigglypuff with hair. Great Tusk I like better than the Iron Treads. Sandy Shocks I think is interesting. I don't really like it, but I don't hate it. It seems like they just gave the the Paradox Pokemon like big hair. And then these guys get like sparkles. This one I hear is a nightmare in competitive battling. Iron Hands, I like the design a lot. I think it's cool. Jugulus is okay. I think they could have chose a different Pokemon and it'd probably be neater. I really like Iron Moth. Thorns, I keep forgetting, because anytime I hear Thorn, I think Ferrothorn. And so I'm like, what is that one again? And then it's the Tyranitar one. It looks like Reptar to me, or like Robot Reptar. Which I guess is a dub. And that's it. But Valiant's probably my favorite. Iron Valiant and Roaring Moon are probably the 2 coolest ones, in my opinion. Which makes sense, because they're like the pseudo-legendaries, I guess. Your brain blocked it all out. Yeah, like, I just don't want to believe that Pokemon exists. I, like, caught it for the Dex entry, and I'm like, alright, I'm good. And then I had to stare at its stupid face as people tried to trade me one in the code for the Iron Hands. Just repeatedly running into people trying to get rid of them. Until they all gave up. Where is this thing? It's supposed to be down here. Oh, there it is. Look at that. I think they could have done more with these legendaries. I'm not gonna lie. Because he's just gonna pop out, right? So I was watching videos about the haunted houses, you know, theme park. Kinds where people spook, and honestly, I think I would just laugh. I've never been to one, but my I have a coworker that runs like one of the biggest ones in the state, and yeah, it's interesting. Now this one I think is dope. I like that the swords are broken off and are its fangs. I think the design looks really cool. And like how it's shiny and ice-like, I think that's amazing. This Pokemon is awesome. I like it a lot. But like, remember when like walking into like a Reggie cave had like a vibe to it? There's no vibe to these. You just open up a hole and they pop out of the wall, you know? I would have liked to see, I would like to see like some environment stuff or roamers, you know? Arceus had a good balance of that. I don't know if Flash Cannon will kill you, sir. We'll try it. I don't know, it's just people coming up to me and screaming, I would just laugh. Yep, okay, you died. We won't try that again. Good EXP on him, though. So that's good to know. If you kill him, you can just try again. Well, I'm going to just reload the save. Because it seems like the shrine has to recharge or something, and I'm not about that. I mean, the Paradox Pokemon were introduced so well that the actual legendaries kind of seemed like an afterthought. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or if, like, through the... I don't know, like, it just doesn't... You don't get any, like... I haven't seen an in-game explanation for the stakes. Maybe I just missed it. But there's, like, not really any, like, explanation for these guys. But there's that whole storyline for the Paradox. It seemed like it would have been opportune for those to, like, be intertwined together somehow. Like, I don't know, maybe something to the tune of the Time Machine was sapping power from these guys in the shrines. And so then they start breaking out of the shrine, you know? Something to where it's actually part of the story instead of just a kid pulling sticks out of the ground and then they pop out of the wall. Trying to do the Elite Four or the leaders. Are you having difficulties with it, Flo? The actual designs of the legendaries are cool, though. Are they explained in classes? They might be. I haven't done any of the classes, so that could be a big miss on my part. I like how it uses Sacred Sword by slapping me with its tail when it's got two swords stuck in its face. Let's try Zap Cannon. I understand why people are scared of them, but I don't know, someone coming up to me and screaming. I don't know, I've never been to one. I have a feeling that I wouldn't enjoy it, though. So I've also, like, kind of stayed away from them intentionally. Just because I don't see the point in going to one, only just to, like, not enjoy it. I get it's like an adrenaline rush thing for most people, but for me it just seems like it would be annoying. And he's got hands. Oh, crap, he's a dark type, huh? You can water pulse it. Confuse. No. Perfect. This is my chance. And the texture on that Shelder thing is so good. Like, the Pokemon textures are so good in this game. Having trouble with the leaders. The first I swept, no deaths, but the second steal one. Legit kids screwed me up. Yeah, this music slaps for sure. Hey, second one down. Yeah, that could be cryptid. It's weird. I mean, they're all like Chinese names, and again, I haven't seen an explanation for it in game. But it could just be me playing everything out of place, so. There's that. Alright, 2 down. And Flo, like, are you having trouble with, like, a specific... You said it's the steel type, right? So do you have, like, a good fire type or fighting type? If you need to borrow one of my Lucarios again, I can give you one. But I leaned heavy on Lucario. Obvi. Okay, this one is just north of the lake. We'll go here first and heal up. You don't like the legendaries? I think they're okay. Like, when I look at them, they don't scream legendary to me, though, you know? I have Talonflame. I mean, Talonflame could be good. But if you need the Lucario that I beat the game with, you can take him. I've got my shiny one, so he's like kind of been retired a little bit. Okay, it is somewhere over here. So we'll go there. Oh yeah, if he's under leveled, that's definitely it. My team just got pumped up from all the shiny hunting and dex leveling that I was doing that it didn't really matter. So like, I'm actually kind of like worried about the post game, but kind of the same deal. Like, all my Pokemon are level 100 and hyper trained. So like, I think I'm gonna be okay. But it'd be interesting to see if they're actually difficult or not. Because I haven't gone through the second round of gym leaders at all. And I might end up doing that this stream, I don't know. I guess it depends on what I actually want to do. I have been able to stock up like a bit of Herba Mystica. And I know enough recipes, or know the recipe list and where to find it, to the point of like not having to worry about using salty for everything. Because the initial recipe list that came out was actually a lie. They came out and said essentially that initially all the recipes had salty in it, and were like 2 salty Herba Mystica and a bunch of other ingredients. But good old Papa Jefe, or Hefe, did a bunch of research into it and showed a bunch of alternative recipes that don't use as much Herba Mystica. And if I host a party and use Herba Mystica, and you guys pop into my game and I reset my game, it keeps all of the ingredients on my game and you guys get the buff. So that's like an interesting thing. If you guys want boosted shiny rates, I can actually make a sandwich for you and just disconnect the game, and you would keep the buff and I would not get it, but I would keep all my ingredients. RT Games playthrough. The guy who refused to do the gyms. I didn't actually check into that, but it's on my to-do list. Oh, that's where the chipped pot is. Holy crap, okay. I totally did not even know that. Oh, and there's the shrine. I actually haven't watched like any YouTube lately. Papa Hefe for the win. Dude, for the longest time, and to be fair, they both did similar videos. Him and I'm a Blissey, man. Like, I literally thought they were the same person. Flo, what are you saying Y to? I lost my train of thought. I like this one. They have so many deer-based Pokemon in the game. I think this actually looks kind of cool. I'm guessing he's going to be like rock or ground type, though. So we probably can't paralyze him. Are they all dark types? Like, what is this? I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I should have known. That's fine. I'm confused. What about basketball? Oh, it's like a basket. You could play basketball with it. I'm gonna try and get it in a heavy ball. I could see it being used for that. I mean, that's practically what we're doing right now, right? Rock slide. Last Ultra. Kobe. This is your moment, Slowbro. Well, you, buddy. Master Ball. No, we're not gonna do that. Might as well use our Great Balls. I don't care about them. I like bought a crap ton of ingredients. I paid like over $500,000 in Poke Money to buy ingredients, and the rest I spent on Pokeballs. But apparently I didn't buy any Ultra Balls, so that's fun. So we're just gonna bait it with Timer Balls. Hey, critical capture with a Great Ball. Get in my Pokédex. Last one. Tight. This is one I'm actually really looking forward to. Where's the location for it? Okay. How do you farm money in this game since buying ingredients is so important? I literally just did raids. So you get like a ton of like nuggets and other rare items that you can sell. And I just dumped those and I had over $1 million. Oh, this is such perfect timing. I'm gonna get the shiny charm and hunt this Fenison outbreak. I haven't done a Fenison this entire time because I've been waiting for it to pop up. And I've been waiting to get the shiny charm to do it. People actually use the auction house? They do. Because it's some rare items pop in that. It's recommended that you do it actually daily. But I don't know. I don't really much care for it, so. Oh, what? One sec. Is it just literally right here? Or I'm assuming it's up. I haven't touched the auction house at all since I unlocked it, I guess. Oh, there it is. Makes sense. And I didn't heal my Pokemon, that's fine. As I'm getting destroyed by everything around me. Noivern's just like trying to mean mug me. Boop it. It is so cute. This is my favorite by far. I love this Pokemon. Must one. Yep, it is. I was gonna say we get a critical capture on it on the first ball. Dang. I think Ruination is one of those like half HP moves. Try one flash cannon. Perfect. Name him Goggles. I actually like that one. That's cute. Well, can I can't even throw a ball, can I? Nope. I just can't do anything. Yep. There's better moves. I don't know. I don't know if I should throw a ball at this time. I'll try and throw a ball when it comes back down. I don't know if I want to hit it again. We'll go with the net balls. I'm assuming it's water type. I don't know if it actually is though. It's probably a fire type. I mean, it's got lava plume for Pete's sake. Duskarina will take it. Nope. I think the Pokemon are just have a really low catch rate. It seems like everything else in the game has a decent catch rate, or it gets boosted when you get the gyms, but like Legendaries should have a really low catch rate. So I think that I think that that's mostly it. They're just hard to catch. The first three weren't too bad. They just broke out a lot, you know? Yeah. Well, that's nice. I didn't know it had own tempo. Yay! Fishy in the green ball. And this ends a chapter. Watch me have, like, forget one Pokemon or two Pokemon or something stupid. Shiny Charm time! Kind of growing on me like a cooler Shaman, cute, but still legendary. Yeah, I think I like him. I think he's adorable. Like, seeing his model, I was like, this is probably my favorite, and the elk comes in second. Biology, right? Because this guy said he wanted me to head up to him when I complete the Pokédex. Also, I keep forgetting my rewards. And we get a Beast Ball. Look at that. 400 of 400. Just creep up on him. Ah, hello, Lucario. What, are you telling me you've already registered 400 species of Pokemon to your Pokédex? Sure have. Read it and weep. Wow, you did it. You really completed the Pokédex. That's amazing. Really amazing. Research on the Pokemon of the Paldea region is moving ahead like never before, and it's all thanks to you, Lucario. You know, I visited this strange shop the other day and happened to pick up a little something. Might not seem like much to get a secondhand gift, but here, from me to you. Yeah. We got the shiny charm! Oh, finally we can play the game! Wish I gave you something a bit better for your efforts. Now what's all this commotion about, I wonder? Oh, the student of mine completed their Pokédex. On my word. What a marvelous accomplishment, Master Lucario. Actually surprised me too, pulling off a feat like this. Well, Mr. Jacques' delight clearly shows how commendable your work has been. Please allow me to reward you with a small gift. Students who achieve great feats such as this deserve to be recognized for their hard work. This congratulatory message penned by the company that certifies Pokédex completion is for you. Here we go! We got it. So much work, but we got it. Oh, it makes me happy. You may view your diploma. Oh, thanks. I can view it anytime I like. If I need that pick-me-up, if I need that motivation to get through the day, I just gotta open up my Pokédex. You sure did great with the Pokédex. If completing the Pokédex was one of the treasures you were after, then I'd say you had a resounding success on your treasure hunt. I don't think they truly comprehend that you have the only legendaries in the entire region. Yeah, they're talking about completing it, but they're like, oh wow, you have those things now? No comments. No comments made. I am his homeroom teacher after all, gotta act like it from time to time, I guess. You may have completed your Pokédex, but there still is plenty of adventure to be had. I hope you'll keep looking for new Pokemon to befriend here in Paldea. Very much look forward to watching over your continued progress as well. Well, now we're gonna do it again, but shiny. I don't know if I should use a sandwich on that Fenizen outbreak. I said I wouldn't, but I think the odds are still like pretty high on it either way with the charm. Let's go get a shiny Fenizen, shall we? If I can target it, holy crap. Oh man. Yeah, that's fine. Flipper time. But there's a but. I guess we're gonna have to see how fast this hunt goes. We're gonna have to see if the shiny charm really does do what it says it's supposed to do. We're gonna put it to the test, if you will. But look at that. I also have the ability... I have the ability to update that on my stream elements overlay. Just like in Arceus. Emery, I can link up with you. There it is. We just gotta move it up a bit. Hey, look at that. We got a shiny charm. On the camera. I'm pretty close to the Poke Center, so I can throw up a code for you real quick. Let me go online. My pleasure, Emery. Yep, we can totally do that. I can just give you a Slow King if you want. Up to you if you want to evolve your own. But I have extra ones too. So feel free to slap this code in and join in and we'll get you your Fenizen. And then I'll post up a trade code. Now that my charm has been obtained, my duty is to help others obtain theirs. Hey, there you go. Thank you so much. I'm only missing those 3. Awesome. Well, then today's your day as well. Congrats. I've always had the charm. Cryptid, you charmer. It is kind of weird how they made the like Fenizen be one of these like online exclusive type of or Palafin, I should say, the evolution gated behind like playing with people. Because I just wonder like how people that don't have online are gonna do. I've also always had the charm. Never drop it. Never change. I like your boots. I'll need to look into more of the clothing options. I've been wearing the same thing this entire game. Yo, Emery, where'd you go? Ghosts? Emery, I can just trade here. Emery, let's do the trades. I'll give my Pokemon a candy. I'll make it easy for you, man. I have a Slowking somewhere. Let me find it. Where are you, Slowking? There it is. Oop. Okay, I'll throw up a trade code here. I need nothing, my friend. I got everything squared away. We'll do 5628 as the trade code. Let me know when you are ready to begin searching. I have 9 shinies just by playing through the game. You keep your shinies. Those are yours, and I will get my own. I need nothing, but if you do feel obligated, you can feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, or just like this video. That's all you gotta do. No, that's why I'm waiting. It's all good. I just don't want someone else to swoop in on you. I am searching now. And then we'll get you the Sizer next. Let me try and find my Sizer. Not there. There it is. It's interesting, it didn't evolve, so I guess they're going to evolve when we're done with the trade. Sick. Dude, maybe I have to level him up next. That's fine. No need, sir. Trade it for something cool. Yeah, I know, Cryptid. It's really bizarre. Like, you can't just walk up to the person and trade. I don't know why. And are you... I don't think you're still in my game. Did you quit out of it? Let's get your Palafin involved. Oh, wait, you're still here. Okay. Feel free to swing back by me so that we can get your Palafin upgraded. Do you have to be... I'm pretty sure you have to be... Oh, there you are. Okay. I was like, I think you have to be here to evolve him. But yeah, just gotta throw him out, and I think use the candy on him. So you gotta throw him out onto the ground. And then just use the rare candy on him while I'm in front of you. And you should be good to go. Good. What level is he? Because they do have to be level 37. You're good, dude. Here. Drop, I'll make it easy for you again. Drop another trade code real quick. We'll do the same trade code. You can give me that Fenizen. I'll give you my Palafin. I'm gonna be hunting a shiny one anyways. So he's replaceable. Okay, yeah, that's why. It's okay. Like, honestly, like, I ended up messing up, like, all of the 1,000-step evolutions because I didn't realize that it has to be 1,000 steps in one session. So I kept thinking, like, there was, like, a 2-hour period where I was trying to evolve my Pomo. And I thought that if I just threw it out in battle and ran around battling stuff, it would eventually evolve, but it did not like that. Let me try and find one first. I don't know what box it's in. Where are you, Califin? I feel like it'd be early on, but I could be completely wrong. There it is. We're all learning. Go. Enjoy your Pokédex. If you need any other help, don't hesitate to hit up my Discord. I try to post as much help as I can in there. I'm still learning a lot about like sandwiches and shiny hunting and everything. But time for a pink dolphin. I did not even stumble into that. But thank you. I'm glad I found you because I have no friends. It's okay. I don't have friends either. That's why I'm a middle-aged dude streaming Pokemon on YouTube. Where the outbreak is just north of here, right? Yeah, okay. It's just literally right around the bend. Alright, Shiny Charm. Now's your chance to do your thing. All good, sir. We just got to hunt him. It is a mucus. Ew. Why would you want that? I love Magnezone's sound. It just sounds like an NES to me. Anyways, my father now has a floating bed for some reason. Like a water bed? I mean, those were like a big deal in like the 90s for sure. There was like a novelty associated with them. No need, Emery. I got a touch traded one. I don't need yours. That's like a whole lot of effort, my friend, and all I did was trade you a few times. You keep yours. You keep your shinies, you trade up. If you want a different shiny, maybe you can find someone that's got one in my Discord. There's a few of us here that are playing the game and shiny hunting alike. Your support and you watching the stream is all I need. I appreciate you, though. I remember wanting a waterbed when I was a kid, but like the constant movement every time that you would make any movement, like does not sound like a good idea. Just needs to get out of here. Get out of my face. I'm so thankful they only dropped one, so I can just smooth brain like how many I've actually KO'd by looking at my mucus. Everett's Ascent showed me that's a bad idea. I haven't watched that movie in so long. For some reason, like growing up as a kid, I thought it would have been a horror movie. But it was like this weird, quirky, like cult movie. Almost a comedy? I don't know. It just wasn't what I expected. You can definitely stay in it. You're free to stay in it as long as I'm playing the game. I guess what this game does make me do is literally look at every single Pokemon closely. I just thought that Shelder was a shiny Fenizen. I just thought that Love Disc was a shiny Fenizen. I literally think every single Pokemon is a shiny Fenizen. You're very welcome. I think I would have watched it if it wasn't put on in school. It's a sweet movie though. Yeah, it's a decent one. There's worse movies you could spend your time watching. It's definitely not like one that I have like a super strong attachment to. Like as far as like Johnny Depp / anything styled like that, I don't know. I was big into Nightmare growing up, just because I thought it was like the coolest animation ever. And my sister had the some of the action figures from the movie too, and she had like a whole. Her whole room was decked out with Nightmare swag. Back before it was like, I don't know, like a commercially distributed Hot Topic thing. I guess when the movies were still like new, you know? And so I remember watching the movie and actually getting like afraid of some of the creatures in it and whatnot, but still liking it a lot. And so that's one that I do watch with my kids ever so often. That should be the sign that I'm very, very close to just resetting this outbreak. Yeah, exactly. Nightmare Before Christmas. The one under the bed and the like the wind in your hair one, like even though you don't see the wind guy that much, but the one under the bed scared the crap out of me. Phalanx, Fido, Finizen, Mucus. No, we're not even at 60. What are you talking about? We're close. Oh, no, and some of them give 2. Okay, I'm literally going to have to keep going until the 3rd message then. I haven't been paying attention, or at least maybe 80. Let's see. Find a shiny, I'll hold it for you. You can come get it. No need. If you find a shiny, it is your shiny. I prefer to catch my own anyways. It's all good. What a weird little dude. Why is he here? In the middle of a Fenizen outbreak. I mean, that's understandable. I don't think that many of them dropped 2, because it seems like most of them are dropping just 1. But I also am notoriously bad at, like, not counting these. I think I'll get by with, like, 80, because most of them are dropping singles. How long have you been doing YouTube? I want to say less than a year. It hasn't been very long. I started when I was shiny hunting in Legends. Yeah, the under the stairs and the bed one. The under the stairs and the bed. I didn't like that. I didn't like them. Welcome back, Flo. Yep. You know it. Outbreak with a shiny charm this time. No sandwich, but shiny charm. How many does that put us at? I feel like we're close. Can almost smell it. It's a smelly smell. Okay, we got it for sure. In the bag. What are the chances, you think? With the charm? I want to say it's 1 in 700. Because without the charm, it's 1 in 1300, and the charm gives us another roll. It should be on point with Masuda odds, I think. Like base Masuda odds. If I used the sandwich, it would drop it down to 512. Doesn't seem like a whole lot are spawning in, though. That's the interesting part, too. So maybe I should drop a sandwich. In this case, there's no picnic needed. You just run away. So if I run far enough away from them, then the spawn gets cleared. And I can just go back. If I really wanted, I can climb up on that ledge and picnic, too. But I don't think I'll do that. Yeah, we're just changing zones, essentially, just clearing the map out. Now, like, here's the dilemma. I could throw down a sandwich and see if it boosts the spawns. But I kind of want to save my Mystica for the Paradox Pokemon, so, like, I'm not prioritizing using sandwiches on these dudes. But I could do that in theory. I mean, I would save beforehand, and if I didn't get the shiny within 30 minutes, I would just reset the game and make another. But I feel like it's like, with how hard it is to get Herba Mystica, I do feel like it's a bit of a waste, yeah. Unless it's like something that just isn't spawning at all. But like, these are okay. That's a Shelter. It's not like the greatest spawns that I've ever seen in my life, but it's also not the worst. I think I'm off from the outbreak, too. So I think that's what's causing the spawns to be weird. Because usually you gotta run like right along the edge to get them to pop in. And so I think I was going too far into it to the point where they weren't spawning. They really should just be around this area. That's a love disc. Had me jazzed for a second. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just save it for those. Congrats, Emery. You got it on the same day, dude. That's killer. Hope all your shiny dreams come true, my friend. Man, every time I see a slight discolored Pokemon, I'm like, that's it. So far in the game except me. You'll get there. It took me way longer this time around than it did in Sword and Shield, for sure. But again, if you need help, Flo, like, you just hit me up, okay? We'll get you your charm, too. I did see, like, a video where someone got a shiny Fenizen and it immediately despawned off the screen. So, like, I'm a little concerned, I'm not gonna lie. Crazy looking Gyarados. Because, like, I don't want it to spawn too far from me, but I also don't want to be too close to prevent the spawn. So, like, I have to, like, kind of, like, just sit here and, like, despawn them manually. Because one could totally pop up, like, right on the edge there, like that. I dislike it. How long have you been doing the outbreak? It's only been like, I don't know, maybe like 15 minutes or so. I'm pretty sure I've seen this one, Cryptid. I know it's one of those like blue to pink ones. It's just that I'm like so honed in on the blue that if I see like a Shelter or a Love Disc pop up, I immediately assume it's shiny. And it's not so far, so I just gotta temper my expectations is all. This is one that I actually do love, this Pokemon, and I've been meaning to shiny hunt it. So I'm glad I'm kicking it off, like, the charm hunts with this. Rhyme is pretty cool. The rapping was cringy, but I don't know where else you're gonna find a rapping ghost gym leader. Feels like the spawn zone is so small here. Also, if I need help with anything, but watch I do it most of it myself, except for legendary exclusive, etc. But TY for asking. Yeah, of course. I mean, I needed help for parts of it. Not gonna lie, I got help with Goldango only because I didn't want to grind the coins. I was gonna do it legit until I sold all my coins, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna try and get this via random gimme ghouls. That would take like forever. Sounds good, Flo. I just touch traded for Goldango and then touch traded for Spiritomb as well. I didn't know it was just in a random spawn location. If I had known that, I probably would have got it, but I thought that there would be like some stupid gatekeeping like mechanic in place like in Arceus where you had to find all the orbs or whatever. And so I wasn't about to go and like do that grind all over again or try to do another grind to find one. But most of my decks was completed by me or via trades or whatever. Because I needed to obviously trade for the exclusives. I wanted to have it be all self-sufficient and do a complete playthrough of Violet, but my wife has kind of taken that game over. And I don't want to like take it from her when she's enjoying it and playing it and be like, okay, now it's my time to have twice as much fun. Yeah, it's really bizarre. His swim animation is really off. He's like doggy paddling in the slow one, and then the fast one he's like butterfly stroking. Or just using his hind legs, I don't know. It's awkward though, for sure. She's actually playing this one. Like, usually she just will end up saying like, oh, you ruined this because you overplayed it and I've seen you play it too much. But she's actually playing this one. And so I'm like trying not to like discourage her or ruin it, I guess. Dog or frog, no in between, exactly. It's just 100% derp all the time for Koraidon here. I mean, spawns are okay. I just don't understand, and maybe it's just because I'm on the water, but it feels like I'm only getting like a part of the outbreak at a time, and then the further I move, it like cuts it up, you know? Like these spawns are here, but where are the spawns over there? And then if I start walking away, like that, oh man, that pop out is like, that edge is just so slight. And then they start spawning in over here. Usually there's a a larger render distance, I feel, on land. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. I've never actually seen the Dolphin's evolution. Well, I just traded one to Emery. It looks kind of like the same thing. It just has a heart on it. When I was looking for the shiny page, I genuinely thought it was another Pokemon. I honestly can't even tell, like, the difference between them, truthfully. I just think they both look like just dolphins, you know? I mean, like, the one does have the chest thingy. But, like, that's it. The ability is if you switch out and go back in, it switches forms. And it's super powerful. Oh, really? I mean, I saw that, like, people were saying it's like overpowered as all get out. But I didn't really understand why. Because I don't do competitive battling or anything. Dolphin number 1 and Dolphin number 2. Like, that's kind of the design choices of a lot of Pokemon in this gen. There's number 1 and number 2. Can't tell the difference. One is bipedal. Wait, the dolphin is? What are you talking about? Should play Subnautica again. You should do it on stream. It'd be hilarious to see you play. I'd be down. I only played like the base version, and I never got into Sub-Zero. But I'd bought it on early access, like when it first came out on Xbox, and played it a ton. So it would be pretty much a brand new experience if I went Sub-Zero, or if I just played it again because I haven't for so long. That could be a good one to mix up with shiny hunting for sure. Does Subnautica doesn't have co-op, does it? I don't think it does. At least it didn't when I played it. At least the rain stopped, thank goodness. With mods it can. I don't see why they don't have it baked into the game. I'm playing Borderlands 2 with a friend group as well. And so I will be continuing to play that with them, probably off stream. I debated streaming it, but I will be, we have like the next, we're all choosing a different game to play, right? So it started with 7 days. What are you talking about, Gyarados? Oh, Emery's probably doing that one. I was like, I'm not touching that one. What is happening? But we're doing 7 days, but then like we kind of hit a wall with that, and we basically chose to each choose like a game each month to, you know, keep things fresh. And Sam chose Borderlands 2, which I already ended up, like, I put a lot of time into that on Xbox. And Paris had never played Borderlands 2. So it's kind of a fresh experience for her, and then we've got her brother playing as well. So we've been kind of just keeping steady with that, but the other game that I'm going to be playing with them is Valheim. because there'll be an update coming sometime in December, probably soon. What's up, Sponge Joe? Oh, it's a Violet evolution, apparently. Oh, wait, it has a different evolution depending on the game. That's news to me. I guess I get a bipedal dolphin. I haven't even seen that. What the heck? It's... Oh, man. Why they gotta give everything feats? Heroic form Palafin? Hang on. I need to see this. What? Oh, God. That's so ridiculous. I hate it. I'm not gonna lie. How bizarre. They made him so buff too. It's like one thing they like basically gave it legs, but then they just make him like he looks like a SpongeBob, like Barnacle Boy and what's his name? Mermaid Man. It looks like something from that universe. And not like in a good way. Why do I get this? That's like, oh, to be fair though, that's like, I don't know, one of like how many bad Violet exclusives? Most of the Violet exclusives are really good. I hate it so much. Just tripping over these dudes. It's pretty bad. Looks like Larry the Lobster's distant cousin. Yeah, exactly. Like, they could legit throw that into, like, the scene where they're all working out at the beach and SpongeBob gets the buff arms, the anchor arms. And, like, I wouldn't have batted an eye at all. They could have thrown it into the salty spittoon. Wouldn't have second-guessed it. One second. Wait, don't I have a Salamence? Salamence is an exclusive, yeah. But you don't have the moon wings or whatever. Roaring Moon. So you have Salamence, but you don't have the ancient version of Salamence, if that makes sense. I'm surprised. I don't like realize its existence trying to fill the desks. Yeah. I don't think it shows me the hero form. I've only seen like the normal form of Palafin, which just looks like a bigger version of the Fenizen. And like I've been like on the Scarlet and Violet subreddit a lot, so I would have thought for sure I would have seen a meme of it or something, but nope. Today is the day I learned that buff Palafin is a thing. Come on, Shiny Charm, do your thing. Give me those sparkles. My reaction was dear goodness. Yeah, that is absolutely 100% on point, Cryptid. It's just like when they like, it's okay to have, like, we had Machoke, right? We have so many, like, humanized Pokemon, you know? Like, why can't a dolphin just be a cool dolphin? Why does it need to have buff muscles and gloves? Why can't a dolphin be a dolphin? Like, the regular Palafin isn't, like, cool, but it isn't, like, a detractor, you know? It isn't bad. I think it's funny how there's a secret form for such an otherwise disappointing evolution. Yeah, they just went all out. Well, it makes me, like, what other secret forms are there? Like, what have I been missing this whole time? Like, if you're gonna give Finizen a secret form, like, why not give other things secret forms too? Maybe there are and I'm just ignorant, I don't know. Ugh. Apologies. My energy levels these last few days have been atrocious. We got hit with, like, our first snowstorm. And so as I was picking up my kids last night, it was, like, coming down so hard. Roads were covered, it was icy, it was slippery. And, like, since then, like, it did melt and it, like, kind of got better today, but since that snow hit, I've just been exhausted. It might be air quality issues out here for sure. I don't know. Anyone that complains about it and be pointed to it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. There's an extra form of Galarian Darmanitan. I don't know if I've... Well, I think I've seen that. I can't recall, though. It's honestly been ages since I played Sword and Shield. And that's the thing that kind of, like, got me was... after everyone played Arceus so much, right? And, like, they kind of burned through Arceus. Like, a lot of people ended up going back to Sword and Shield. And, like, were, like, starting Sword and Shield because they hadn't played it. So, like, a whole lot of people kind of flocked to those games and were using those games to substitute, like, shiny hunting and Arceus as content on Instagram. And also YouTube to a certain degree. I saw, like, a bunch of YouTube shiny hunters going back to Sword and Shield hunting. But, man, like, I played, like, something like, I don't know, probably 800, like 1,300 hours or something ridiculous of Sword and Shield. I did so much shiny hunting in Sword and Shield, I couldn't even... I, like, would log in for some of the mystery gift rewards. And I ended up doing, like, one of the legendary birds when they were doing the shinies for just doing the online competitions. I did one of those. Forgot about all the rest. Forgot to get an Eternatus code. I got a Zamazenta code. Didn't know anybody with Sword to get the Zacian code to actually take. It might have been the other way around. I didn't get Zamazenta, I got Zacian because I had Shield. And then I would do like random Dynamax adventures because I'm like, oh, there's a legendary. Like I didn't get a Raikou, so like I would hunt that for a weekend, get frustrated with it, and just stop. But I have like no desire to go back and play Sword and Shield, so I'm like, well, I guess I'm just not going to do Pokemon until the new game comes out. Fine. Yeah, the snowman form. I think it's cool that like a lot of people ended up going back and buying the game. I just put too much time into it, is what it comes down to, I think. I'm like trying to space it out so that I don't do the same with this game. But it may get to that point, we'll see. I feel like if I drop my shiny charm, I'll have better odds. So far, the shiny charm is doing okay, but we haven't seen its full power yet. Jeez. Beard. Talking about the single electric bird thing floating around. Didn't even see this one. Like, the minute I get to the edge, they pop in. It's so strange. I'm, like, kind of thinking I'm gonna fail this. I can confidently say that Scarlet and Violet are the best generations, not by the graphics, but by the gameplay. This game has so much to do. I would say that they're definitely an improvement over Sword and Shield, for sure. It just is like stability. It needs to be more stable, you know? And I'm hoping that they actually do release a patch and fix like stuff in it. I don't know, like, because the weird thing is like the gameplay loop is actually really good. And the gameplay is like satisfying, the battles are satisfying, the quick battling is satisfying. But it's just like these small things that they like, that should just be a given in the game aren't there, and that's weird to me. Like, I shouldn't be wanting to play Arceus right now, but there's times like I'll pull up a stream of, or like a VOD of someone getting a shiny in Arceus, and like I'll miss the sparkles and the sound so much that I'm like, man, I kind of want to go back and play Arceus. Electrocute the water step 2 profit. I'll say that like the story and the ability for you to kind of like pick what you want to do in the main story was really satisfying. And just how you can just like get lost and go explore. Really satisfying. They did that exceptionally well, and I hope they continue doing that. They also need to add mass release. Yes, they do. That was Like if I were to like ask for anything, it would be some actual discernible way of visually seeing a shiny or hearing a shiny sound. Mass release for sure, and game stability. Those are my top, like, my what I want for Christmas in this game, or moving forward features. I just want it to be able to run well. It doesn't even have to look great, because I don't really care about how it looks. I just want it to actually perform decent without, like, making my Switch sound like it's taking off like a jet engine or crashing. And mass release needs to be in the game. I don't... Well, mass release was in Shield, wasn't it? Again, I can't remember. It's been so long since I played it. But I want to say it was in Sword and Shield. And it's like stuff like that where it's like, if it was in the game and it's not just my memory doing me a great disservice, why isn't that here now? Shelters are put there on purpose to trip you up straight up. It was difficult for you to evolve Riolu, because for me, when I tried to evolve mine, it only took 2 washes and it evolved. No, but I didn't like make a really concerned effort to evolve my Riolu. I just kind of like kept it in the party and it like did its thing and it leveled by itself. It was pretty easy. I don't even think I gave it a Soothe Bell because I didn't even have one. No, it's an Arceus, but I don't know about Sword and Shield. Yeah, maybe I'm misremembering Arceus. I don't know. But like it was such a necessary feature in Arceus, and that's the weird thing is that like I know that these were developed by 2 independent teams at Game Freak. But I don't know like why. If like a feature is just a good quality of life feature and one developer is doing it or one team of the development side is doing it, like why wouldn't it be carried over as a core feature of other game? It's just weird. It's just like stuff like that feels like it's disconnected when like I feel like they had a year to and granted they came out really soon, right? So they probably were in concurrent development. But it seems like such an easy feature to be like, yeah, we added this menu option. But to be fair, like the boxes do load a lot worse in this game. So I don't know what they did for the box system. In any event, I think that they're... And maybe I'm just like, again, completely blind to their inner workings and I have no idea what I'm talking about. But I would have liked to see like, other than just mass outbreaks, more of the features set in Arceus make it into this game on a base level. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, overworld battles and, like, agile style. Like, that didn't have to be there. And, like, the way you catch Pokemon in or Legends should stay that way in Legends, I think. But, like, I don't know, mass release just seems like a no-brainer. And it's just not here. And it's going to be really painful because I'm going to be doing Masuda hunts. And I am going to feel it. I just filled the shiny Gyarados. It spawned as soon as I moved away. I reset the spawns. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about too, Emery. You'll find another one for sure, though. But legit, that is what I'm like pretty scared of right here. It's like you get to the edge and then it spawns and then it's just gone. I saw videos of people encountering shinies and failing it based off of that. But then again, what's the alternative? I do Masuda method and then I have to mass release all of them. Wish they kept the throw Pokeball mechanic in the game because it was amazing. For me, very useful when catching Pokemon. Yeah, that is like... I could see there being a case made for it. I think it's something that made Arceus really unique. And I think that they didn't want to take like too drastic of a step to like alienate the core Pokemon fans that expect the turn-based combat and really like it for whatever reason. I'm not one of those fans that feels like that has to be a core part of the game for it to be enjoyable. And while like there is some nostalgia for Red and Blue and whatnot, and having it be set that way and having the base of the game work that way, it doesn't have to for it to be fun. Especially when half of the game is just you using quick balls to catch it anyways. And if the game, it doesn't let you throw the Pokeball when you're not in battle with it. But you can throw a quick ball, and if it breaks out, you can run away and then re-encounter it and still use another quick ball like nothing happened. It seems like most people, like myself included, I just bought all the quick balls that I could carry. And like pretty much exclusively spent my money on quick balls. Because I'm like, that's how I filled up the decks in Gen 8. Like, I just quick balled literally everything that I hadn't seen before. Like, scoured the zones until I knew for sure there wasn't anything there that I didn't have. So I don't know. It seems like if you have a quick ball, you should be able to use it outside of combat, or use it to like initiate it, you know? I'm trying to replace the throwing aspect with auto battles in this game. Development started in 2019, some say before that, so they had around 3 years to add sparkles, or to forget to add sparkles. See, I don't know if it was them forgetting, you know? I mean, if they like patch it and are like whoopsies, then I guess we'll know for sure. But I think it literally may have just been like a design choice or something. Like, we want them to actually look at each Pokemon and try to determine if it's shiny or not. And then like have the sparkles only be on the encounter. But if it was that, it was really poor design choice. A design choice I'm mad at? Me too. I mean, from like day one, right? Like when I found that Hoppip, I would have been okay if I just didn't hear it, or if I had missed it somehow, because I was distracted. But then finding out that I didn't have one, I'm like, I'm gonna fail so many. It's not even a matter of if. It's like I just know that I'm going to fail so many. And like this draw distance thing, as Emery just found out, like I can see myself failing a shiny here. Like if that was shiny, it's not. I take 3 steps and they're gone forever. I just gotta hope that like when it pops in, it's close to me. Or just be okay with failing it and trying again. I mean, technically I did fail a slow bro. Because I had 2 of them pop up on the screen. And the other one just walked out of the spawn zone. Which, like, shouldn't be a thing. I don't think that they should be able to walk out of your field of view. Or at least, like, their AI should be, like, to go inwards to your field of view. Or maybe go to the edge of it, but, like... I don't know. I don't think their default should be, oh, yeah, I'll just keep going in this direction and completely despawn myself. Like that one over there just did it. That one's going towards the edge. Oh. 1 step. Gone. Forever. He's no longer scared of the vacuum. He officially doesn't like it. Hey, that's an improvement. Mine just like tolerate it. They'll just go to a different room. Dude, I'm so like fed up with dogs though. Over the course of the weekend, we have like a wood fence that connects to our driveway. And it separates our backyard from our driveway, right? I don't know why. My Rotties never, like, they've broken out a few times before, you know? And when they broke out, they just, like, wander the neighborhood. They don't do anything. They just, like, take a casual stroll down the neighborhood. They take themselves out for a walk, you know? Like, they just chill. They did that when they were really young, but it's been like forever, and my dogs haven't made any attempts to escape. Well, for whatever reason, my Rottweiler decided to try and bust through the fence. And she's like a hefty girl. She's old too, but she's like a hefty girl. And she got like clipped by the fence, and so she had like a cut on her side. Not like super deep or anything, but like a noticeable cut, you know? And so I was like stressing out and like trying to keep the other dog away from her because I'm pretty sure I saw the other dog licking her cut. Got like a bunch of treatment supplies for it. Got like antibacterial stuff. And then I wake up today to check on her because I stayed home from work. I worked from home that day because I'm like, I really need to be here with them. Because she'll, like, they pretty much free roam the house during the day. Oh, that's a shelter. I literally gasped. But they free roam the house during the day, and if we try and crate them, like, she will bust out of the crate. Like, I'll stick back with them, I'll make sure it seals up, and it's like, looking good, and it's clean, and that the other one isn't getting after her, right? So everything's going well. I'm thinking I'm going to be coming into work the following day. I go down to check on her, and she crapped all over her bed. And so I'm basically like coordinating getting her to the vet and like doing a bunch of home remedies and such to like soothe her stomach and to clean out the, you know, the scabby part on her side now. But man, I'm just like so fed up with dogs. And before that, like another coworker of mine's dog ended up having like a foot issue where it had like a, I don't know, like a interdigital cyst or something that burst. So she was going to the vet like every day. And then my boss's dog has like a urinary issue, and so like she's staying home with her dog. And then another coworker of mine's dog just passed away Sunday. So it's like everyone's having like terrible pet health issues all at once. And I'm like, what is going on? It doesn't make sense. Emery, I already got a shiny Gyarados. You take it for yourself, man. I will head over there. to see it. Where is it? But it's your shiny, dude. I hate it when Duke pooped in his cage. Yeah, and it's because she like got into something, you know? After we chose to go free reign in the house. The only time that stopped. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like she's done it twice now where she like eats something stupid and she then her stomach is like really upset, and apparently it's more common in smaller dogs that have a more sensitive stomach, but battling it right now. Let's see it. Something that Arceus was a demo for a newer Pokemon game like Scarlet, but the loss of useful mechanics make it seem kind of like a downgrade. Ooh. Pop in. The things that have gone through, dude. Oh, dude, straight up. Shaking because I almost failed it again. You got it? I'm just glad they came out. I'm assuming you got it. Yeah, like, my Doberman's like a dunce, and she'll eat like kids' socks. And thankfully they've all come out, but like, dude, it's... I know that feeling. At least Emery's had some luck. I can't see it on the screen though. Stuck the landing. Right into the Gyarados. Hey, there he is. Look at that. Congrats, dude. That's awesome. That's so exciting to see. I love that shiny, man. People complain about it because you get it for free in Gen 2, but it's still amazing. He's eating Lockweave a lot. Way longer than his body. I knew when I picked up after him. Yeah, it's always something, you know? Yeah, Emery, of course. I'm glad you're here. Now let's get our dolphin boy, shall we? Maybe we'll have better luck now that we saw some shiny luck happening. I don't know, whatever they do with Pokemon, I hope that they actually continue the Legends franchise. And I hope that that really goes hard. And they just continue it. Shiny. No, I wish. That'd be so cool if we just dove into it. Going for Swablu next. Get it. At least we know your shiny charm's working, dude. It's technically 2 shiny Gyarados. Come on, Palafin. That's a Magikarp. Every time I see a different colored Pokemon, I get excited. Ooh! Yes! It's real! It's real! It's real! Oh, the charm works! It's there. He's looking at me. He wasn't too far away. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to try and see if I could use the camera. And of course I encountered the 9 shiny one as the other one runs away. I'm good, I'm warm. I know. Shiny Palafin. Or Finizen. Look at that beauty. Oh, I also found out that you can zoom in on a Pokemon if you hold the left trigger. So you can actually like zoom in on them. Kinda neat. Let's try and quick ball it. We got a dub. Shiny hype in the chat. Critical capture. Now I'm gonna trade him to Violet so that I can turn him into a buff man. It's so pretty. It's kind of like the inverse of Sprigatito. Sneak attack, the other one's coming. I also didn't realize that the sushi fish has 3 different forms and it has 3 different shinies. What names we got, boys? He's got green eyes and purple flippers. Whereas Sprigatito has green fur and purple eyes. Throw your name suggestions into the chat. We're gonna nickname it. It's a rash nature. How do I rename it? Does it have to be my party? I don't think so. Email? Or do I do that in the summary? Because I have a nickname turned off. I remember doing it. Don't to change markings now. Okay, maybe we can't name it. I thought we could. Yeah. Super cute, huh? I can release it. I just put it in there. Party summary? Okay. Then go to summary. Aha! Change nickname. Okay. So we got Nemo, Milkshake, Popsicle, and Jelly. Should we spinner wheel it? Or is there consensus from the chat? My wife says it should be Jelly. Name it Winter from the Dolphin Show. That was what yours was named, huh? Jelly. Winter. popsicle. Milkshake democracy. I'm not gonna name it democracy. No, I'm just saying. Nemo. So we got 2 votes for jelly. Rocket Pops? It's not red, white, and blue.
I can't think of the other ones that are neon colors.
I know you like jelly, Cryptid, and my wife likes jelly. That's 2 votes for jelly. But in the fairness of everyone...
Yeah, I don't count.
No. Jelly? Okay, that's another vote for jelly. I don't think it's going to beat those margins. Sponge Joe says Nemo. But we got 3 votes for jelly. Grand popsicles?
Yeah, you know that brand of popsicles that makes the rocket pops, and they name them all weird things.
No, I know, Cryptid. I'm just being funny. I know what you meant. I got you.
Scribblers, that's what they call them.
Jelly it is. All right. First, shiny with the charm. Now, we could go for this Varoom. And that's kind of a cool Pokemon to go for. There's a Swablu. There's not a whole lot else. I already have a Magnemite, so we'll ignore that. Should we continue the trend of going for Gen 9 shinies and try and get a Varoom? Hey, Paris. I was concerned. I was like, he's losing it. He's losing it, folks. I'll at least do some diligence. We'll check out the spawn. We'll see what it's about. You just missed the shiny, Paris. I don't know how long you've been here. You might have seen it, actually. Yeah, let's do Gen 9. Cool. That makes sense to me. That wasn't too long. Shiny car. I hear a Gimmighoul. I think he's right behind here, yep. Give me that. Compared to like some of the hunts that I did before, that took ages prior. If like Voltorb could be in an outbreak, I would also love that too. I love shiny Voltorb. Oh, is it on this hill? Like, oh wow. Okay, so they are zooming. Holy crap. Vroom fume. It's kind of a little idyllic area. Like a waterfall in the background. Oh wow, look at how many. Holy moly. And they're like everywhere too. I think Cerulege is faster. That messaging keeps confusing me. I keep forgetting Emery's in the game. Also hunting. I haven't considered the speed. Yeah, I didn't know they were that quick. I mean, I'll still hunt it. But holy man. They are fast. Okay, it says I arrived at... Whoa. So quick. What level is the Fenizen I caught? Was it like... oh, it's 25. It's this guy. It's a Fenizen. And he's gorgeous. I knew they were fast, but I also forgot that they were fast. It is super jelly-like. It is jam flavored. We will not be eating him. That is for a cooking tutorial video I'll be doing on my YouTube channel. How to cook a raw finizen. Ever heard of it? Exactly. Yeah, I got raw finizen. Ever heard of it? These guys are so speedy. They got that zoom, man. You ran right past it. You couldn't have been closer, Sarah Ledge. Work with me. Oh, look it. The engine is sleeping. That scared the crap out of me, but it's just an earthworm. I don't like you, so you can go. I do know what this one looks like too. But again, I have not shiny hunt any of the Gen 9 Pokemon. Exactly. Cutie gets a cute name. Bitter Blade. I still think Scarlet is my favorite Pokemon in this game. Yeah, I don't like the worm. I'm not a fan. No, it's an engine. Like a car engine. Yeah. Yep. I think we can go double deuces on the shiny. But now it's going to have me second guessing like literally every Pokemon that I encounter. Get him. Like this? I don't know if that's shiny. Apparently not, because you can kill it. I saw some videos where people were saying that that doesn't work. Where like they still KO'd the shiny, and I'm like, I don't know. Just a guy who's shiny out here, I don't know. I don't know things. I like the worm, I do not like its legs. Yeah, I also feel like the worm should have an evolution where it turns into something less comical, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I don't know, Cryptid. Is like I don't know if it's legit or not, or like what the deal is. But it has me second guessing literally every encounter. And this lighting is also really hard to see them in. Because I'm just getting like the metallic glow, but they're in the shadow. So I don't really get the full color hue. It's dancing, it's grooving. I have a shiny worm if you want it. I got it in my playthrough of the game. You are absolutely good, Emery. I appreciate your kindness and your willingness to impart your shinies upon me. But if I accepted shiny as trade, I would not have as much content on my YouTube channel. I will eventually get my own worm and then immediately delete it or something. I don't know. I'll keep it. It'll stay in the box. Where it can't hurt anyone. Smooth rock, eh? I'm literally thinking every single one of these is shiny. So, this is gonna be a fun hunt. The shiny paranoia is setting in. And I'm pretty sure, like, I've seen this one. Because, I think it was Emperor that was in the Discord that, posted that he got one. He was, like, all stoked on it being, like, an authentic Chevy engine or something. Or designed like one. Oh. Calm down, Kraken. That's a fairly obvious shiny. Okay. It's like, I know it's gold and that's it. So I don't really have a reference point. Like usually, like with Charcadet, the reference point was the eyes. And I always try to have at least one reference point. But I had the same issue with Magnemite. Like I was kind of second guessing it. Like, oh, I'm not gonna find it. You're not shiny, are you? No. Trying to use the tail color or tailpipe as a reference point. It's like the end of the tailpipe's purple. So I'm assuming that changes. Man, I hate that some of them are dropping too. The bulk of them are dropping, so I'll just go to like 80, 90 like I did before. The dynamic lighting strikes again. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anytime the lighting changes, it trips me out. Dynamic lighting and no visual indicator and no sound. They all combine for a very confusing hunt. Dude, Sarah Ledge, I brought you here because you were supposed to be fast. What's up? Yeah, he didn't finish the ones he was to. Buddy. Yeah. I did. Oh yeah. I put, I don't know if you noticed, but the bottom of the door, I put the rubber thing on it so that there isn't as much cold air. Yeah. Yeah. What am I at? Probably should convert some of these to league points. You're good. Okay, I'm at 108. I genuinely forgot that the sword guy was shiny until I saw the stars in battle. Yep. And everyone else forgot that too. Okay, so I think I'm set. I don't think I have to battle anymore. I don't know how many I had to start, but I'm assuming that I have like enough to not worry about it. Seems like I think over here would probably be decent to do resets at, but we'll do a few and test it out. It's like every time I take out both of them, I'm like, those aren't shiny, but they totally are. Muffin isn't so cute. You don't look any different. Neither do you. Nighttime's got me questioning it. Usually you get to a point where they just spawn in. Questioning to the paranoia setting in. That's what I'm saying, man, because they're just metallic, you know? Do you know, like, you've seen the shiny more recently than I have, Cryptid. Is the tailpipe a different color, like the end of it? That's kind of the color reference point that I'm holding on to. I don't know if that's like a good idea or not, you know? I would imagine it's different. If they're both purple, it's going to be a rough ride. Still purple. Lame. I'm just gonna have to then use the main, like, hope that it's next to another one. That looks like nickel to me. don't know, maybe I'll see it. We'll tell. They're so feisty. Seem to be popping in here. Like if I go up on that part of the hill. Oh, they have wheels they refuse to use, right? They'd rather just be spooking and floating. It's just so difficult to like actually discern. These all look the same to me. Guess this is like the true color acuity test, right? Shiny Swablu! Emery's got 2. Bring in the luck, dude. Congrats, congrats. Well, maybe you should be playing in shiny hunting. You just watch me do it. Go to an outbreak, you knock out 60, and then you reset with picnics. Do it via quick battle. You don't need a shiny charm. You don't want to smell like food anymore? I don't know how to say that. Oh, I've seen that. That's hilarious. It's the Snoop Dobby. Dobby Dob. Very welcome, Emery. I'm glad you're having such good luck tonight, man. Swablu caught! We gotta get on the boards again. Emery's got 2, I need 2. At least. You're not golden, get out of my face. They all have like that hint of like brass tone to them, though. No? Like it's like a dark nickel. Like the metallicness is like throwing me off though. I think that red would have also been cool. Like the engine was overheating or something. They do at certain angles. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like there, that looked kind of gold because it's like, it's reflecting the desert. I think it's reflecting like the hues of the rock or something. I don't know. Hey, look at that shiny Swablu. Congrats, dude. It just keeps flying around. He doesn't want to sit. And now we get the butt shot. Swablu. Swablu. Turn around. Turn around, dude. No, he's going for it. He's going too hard. Hey, just talk to him a little bit. Hey, buddy, calm down. We're taking a picture. There we go. Look at those shots. Yeah. Nice. Surprised face. About to post these in the Discord. Wait. Stop, Swablu. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Appropriate color hearts for all the shinies found. Or for the hair and the Swablu. I'm gonna have to do Masuda for the other starters too, huh? I think I'll get like a few boxes of eggs saved up. I'm gonna go for Scarlet now. Get it. Why did the nose switch? Their nose is right. Are we talking the Varoom? Oh, the Doug trio. The noses were moving so much. I don't know. I always assumed they were noses. Mouths? I don't know. Yeah. Just cowering in fear. Screaming internally. Gave me questions I didn't want answers to. Yeah. That's what they do. They just be like that. Yeah, screaming internally. Like, ah!
Like this.
Yep. Wiggling and screaming. That's what we do here. Well, I know that's not a shiny Torkoal. I know what Torkoal looks like. What's up, Luna? How are you doing tonight? We could... let me get this shiny and maybe I will. How was your night going, Luna? We got a shiny Fenizen. We're keeping the Gen 9 hunt alive. That's not it, is it? No, it can't be. No, it's not. Yeah. Do well, thank you. How are you? I've been better, but I'm doing alright. I'll take it for what it is. My dog's been kind of sick lately and it's been stressful, but I'm good. Got a shiny dolphin. He's made me happy tonight, so. Magnezone's freaking out. I didn't know Magnezone had a cry like that. I love its cry so much. It's going good for me working on my Pokedex. I have 292 out of 400 done. Oh no, I hope your dog gets better soon. Yeah, she seems to be on the mend. But it's just like one thing after another with her lately. Not anything like, it's serious. It's serious, but it's not super serious. Oh no, did the outbreak go away? The outbreak's just reset. Congrats on the shiny, thank you. I don't know what happened to it, because the other outbreaks are still the same. How strange. They just disappeared. Weird. St. Emery will get a scrub before the engine, but it is a possibility. I mean, now it definitely is. I've never had the outbreak despawn like that, and I definitely didn't knock them out, so I don't know. Here's what I'm gonna do. I said I was gonna start whatchamacallit hunting. We're gonna get ourselves a shiny starter. So I'm gonna set this in motion. I don't know if we'll get it tonight, or even if we'll hatch one tonight. But I do know that I will give it my best effort. The cool thing is that we're not gonna know precisely which one we are getting eggs for. I'm going to do something that I have not done before. We're gonna have 2 Pokemon giving us eggs at once. I'm gonna put the eggs in an empty box. So here. Nice shiny Vaporeon, thank you. Maybe it was because of your time zone? I don't know. Because, like, none of the other spawns were affected. That's the odd part. I'm gonna do it too because it's getting hard to get the Scarlet because it's so far down in the water. We want the great peanut butter. I bought like so much sandwich ingredients, it's not even funny. So much sandwiches. Also how like this screen randomly starts shaking throws me off every single time. Apparently you don't even need to place the top piece of bread. You can just leave it open-faced and like, or throw the bread out somewhere and it doesn't even matter. It still gives you the bonuses. I've seen people make some monstrous sandwiches where they take like slabs of tofu and the sandwich is literally like that big. You have to like interlace the vegetables to make it so that the stuff doesn't fall over. It's so funny. But now that we got egg power too, that's all we need. Look at this sad thing. It's like the sandwich you'd get at the school cafeteria at the end of the day. Yeah. Open-faced style. Great peanut butter sandwich. That'll be the exclamation I use if I get a shiny. Great peanut butter sandwich! Now we wait. I could not eat that. It's so big too. And the one thing that's funny about this game is they never explain where you get the bread. You just always have loaves of bread on you. You never have to buy bread. I do have a foreign ditto. That's what I used to get my shiny Sprigatito when I wasn't trying to even hunt it. I was waiting to get the charm to hunt them. I am all good, Emery. I was able to get one through the forum boards pretty easily. It's not like a good IV ditto, but I don't really care about the IVs because I can hyper train the shiny if I really want. Small hug. It is kind of weird that they can be sleeping and still making eggs. I don't know how that works. You have a Fido in the evolution. That is your answer. I guess that, yeah, that's true. That's how this game just works. There's just dog breads everywhere. I do wish there was something else you could do to speed up the rate of eggs other than just the egg power 2. This is what I'm saying, like, probably next one I'll probably get, like, I don't know, like 3-4 boxes full of eggs and just go ham. By the way, if you guys need other starters, I know Emery's got his decks completed. But Luna, if you need the other starters, hit me up because I'm gonna have a whole bunch of them. I already made 3 boxes full of starters to give out to people in need. I didn't know Legendaries was so blocky. How blocky that boy is. Holy crap. What an interesting Pokemon. Gator without spines. I felt like I spent way more time on that to only get 4 eggs. I do love Skeletor just cry though. Hello, Cornered. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, you quick. Man, sounds like a vacuum. Don't play it too loud. You just got Duke to the point where he tolerates the vacuum, right? Might spook him. I wish there was like a way to leave the picnic going while you hatch. Like, I should be able to leave them in it, or they like, just them being in the party should create eggs or something, I think. Because every other Masuda method, like, you're actively getting eggs while you're hatching the eggs, you know? This one you just have to wait. Wake up. He is styling. Wake up. More Bebe. I mean, luckily for me, he knows that it's from a screen, he doesn't care. But I'm about to play his vacuum sound just to see. We'll find out. It's a social experiment. Probably gonna end the stream in about 15 and get some grub. For those that have been hanging through, I appreciate all of you. We'll see, maybe we'll have a super low odds Masuda shiny pop up. I will hatch the eggs that I've created so far. I like going to Medali to hatch. That way I can stay out of trouble and not run into Pokemon with my Talonflame as the only Pokemon in my party. That wasn't too long. I also do like spinning around the egg as it hatches too. So, what is the verdict? I've discovered that we have a paradox on our hands. Duke paradox. He loves the hair dryer. Maybe it's because it's warm. Like if I was a little dog, I'd want warm air blown on me. I kind of like this only because I don't know what I'm getting. It's like, it could be... So far, it's 50-50. By Coco and Quaxley. He loves the blowing air, he bites at it. That's funny. My dogs don't typically react to any of that stuff. Like, if the vacuum's in the room, they definitely walk out of it, but that's about it. So the result was mild interest. That sounds about right. Man, I'm gonna have so many starters. Oof, so many. At least they hatch quick. That was like, what, like 1.5, 2 laps? I need to try and trade like my 4 IV Ditto for another Masuda one. I got a few Ditto raid with better IVs, but I report the first result for vacuum cleaner sounds was vacuum cleaner sleep sounds for babies 10 hour long. Dude, I was one of those babies. I always needed to have something going in the background to sleep. No chill otherwise. Who get their baby to only sleep to the vacuum? Yeah, I know like parents that like also like did the car trick where they would drive around in their car to calm the baby down. But then it's like you're kind of like teaching the baby to only fall asleep in the car too. I don't know. We didn't like intentionally do that ever, but it would happen like if we were out at a friend's house or family's and we'd drive back, the kids would be asleep. I was lucky in the sense that my kids like were pretty heavy sleepers, and they still are. It takes a lot to wake them up. So typically they would just get tuckered out and they'd be out, you know? Like, check out the detail on that Pokemon though, like the scales. It's got individual scales on its back. I think the level of detail they put into the Pokemon themselves, so like Creatures Inc. did a fantastic job. so much Fuecoco. Skills are slightly more reflective too. Yeah. Dude, it's like all Fuecoco. Yeah, it literally, that round was all Fuecoco. Quaxley wasn't. Quaxley was not even in the picture at all. I'll have to shiny hunt Eevee too. But I have a feeling that's going to be a Masuda hunt as well. I think this is the right Ditto, yeah. I've already passed the peasants on their lizard mats. It's true. They don't even know what they're driving. They don't make them like they used to. Seriously gonna sleep? You slept all night? He's the only one doing anything. Why are you even here? Huh? Huh, guy? Don't shake your tail feathers at me. Shake it at Ditto. And he goes back to sleep. At least I can count on one of them. They're all asleep. Sleeping on the job. I'm pretty sure they can still gen eggs while they're asleep. At least I've seen it happen. But it is kind of weird. Wake up. Also, I figured that if you press Z out and look underwater, the water disappears and you can see if they're shiny. Ooh. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't want to think about that. Yeah, see, they're basically just chilling. I was like today years old when I found out that you could actually like use that trigger to actually zoom in on the Pokemon. I used to have to wait because they would do in Gen 6, they would just have montages in different angles of the Pokemon as you're like swooping around the battle scene. So I would have to wait like with my phone because you obviously couldn't take pictures on a 3DS. And if I wanted to take pictures of the shiny, I'd have to wait with my phone hovering over the screen for the battle animation to hit the perfect spot and then like take a quick snap. It used to be so hard to get good screenshots of the Pokemon. And thankfully they've made it really easy. Oh, now you're awake. This guy. And he goes right back to sleep. Putting the moves on Ditto. My goodness, that's dedication. Yeah, and the funny thing was, like, I didn't even have, like, an Instagram that was dedicated to shiny hunting or anything, so I was just posting it on my personal Instagram, and all the people that that followed me were, like, coworkers or family, so they're just like, cool. And so, like, I have all these shots from Gen 6 and Gen 7, that are just archived on my old profile, because it made no sense for them to be there. I debated on like reposting them on my main, but it doesn't really make sense to post like screenshots from those gens. I know like there's still interest in those gens and shiny hunting in those gens, but the picture quality wasn't really that good either. Is my egg power gone? I don't think it is. I should have had 15 minutes. Hopefully the Masuda method sounds way more complicated than picnic and wait. No, that literally is, yeah, that's it. That's it. I used to think it was like named after not just like the creator of the game. I just thought it was like made after someone who like invented some secret, you know? It sounds more secretive than it is. Oh, and of course I put the eggs in here. That's fine. The real question is if I actually want to shiny hunt 8 EVs or not. I don't know if they can be in an outbreak, but I'm assuming they can't. Or at least if they are in outbreaks, they're super rare, and if they are, then I'll literally farm them all in one fell swoop. And I'll just shiny hunt them until I have all of them. I don't know if I have the willpower to pursue the method hunt 8 shiny Eevee. These Veluza are gonna be the death of me. Straight up. Like they have like annoying Pokemon in every game, but Veluza is one of those that just like it just always comes in at the most inopportune moment. The thing is savage. I thought that's this thing was Squirrel was trying to talk to me. I don't even remember its name because I hate it that much. Greedent? Pancakes. Pancakes actually sound pretty good right now, not gonna lie. I mean, eventually the data diggers will give us the confirmation that every Pokemon can outbreak. Yeah, I'd like to see a full list, because I keep getting the same ones, you know. Like I've seen so many Vaporeon outbreaks, and it's like I don't know why I'm only seeing Vaporeon. Like, shouldn't there be a Flareon outbreak, or shouldn't there be a Jolteon outbreak mixed in? Why is it only Vaporeon? Like, I've seen literally 20 Vaporeon outbreaks resetting for others. Never seen another evolution. Not once. I haven't even seen an Eevee outbreak. Finally, a Quaxley egg. I will have to check into seeing if like Anubis has a post about it. I would imagine he would by now, but I could be completely off. Not wrong, I think Vaporeon is the only Eevee that has an outbreak, but why? Unless their intent is to add more later. That makes no sense. Like, I didn't get the shiny charm just to get a shiny Vaporeon. As much as I like hatching eggs my whole life, I don't want to do that as like the sole method of getting evolutions in this game. I like variety. I've been tempted to do more Vaporeon though. Okay. All right, everybody. I'm going to be ending things for tonight here. Got the charm finally, and we got our first shiny with the charm. Finizen will be evolved at some point or another, leveled up, and I'm going to dump some candy into it because I think it's a cool Pokemon, and it needs to be powered up to at least 37 anyways. Next stream, I'll be doing more shiny hunting, and I will also be starting the gym leader crawl to beat all the gym leaders. I might just end up doing it in one fell swoop if it's easy enough and I can get through it. That way I can unlock more 5, 6, and then the 7-star raids this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the 7-star raid. I would like to attempt it, but I also feel like I would need to get a good, whatchamacallit, Azumarill, so that I can actually take on Charizard. We'll see. I have some friends that are interested in doing it, so I might tag along with them this weekend. But as a whole, I know that 6-star raids are supposed to be insanely difficult and require really good EV and IV training. I imagine 7-star is going to be even worse. I would totally be fine if I were to get a Charizard somehow in a trade and you Masuda method like a Charmander or something along that line, but I will have to put some work into actually getting a good water type. Like, I don't think Fenizen will be a good choice, but we'll see. You're going to evolve a hero form for completion. I don't know. I might just, like, I'll probably just evolve it to a regular Palafin. I don't know, like, if I'll look into it. I don't know. Yeah, Cryptid, the Charizard that's going to be an event this weekend are going to be 7-star raids. Silver, I am doing well. I'm just ending the string for the night. But if you do enjoy watching old VODs or full VODs, you can definitely do that when the stream's over. We got a shiny, and I got the shiny charm tonight. So those are the big accomplishments. Also, what should I name Swablu? Lemon Fluff. Not jelly, never jelly. But anyways, thank you guys for being here. Emery, if you would like to, feel free to pop in the Discord, hang out with us. I will be streaming again this week around kind of the same time. It'll usually be about 5 p.m. Pacific to like 8 p.m. Pacific. That's the schedule I'm going to be trying to keep with work and everything, so that I'm not overextending and staying up way too late shiny hunting, even though I'll probably do that off stream anyways. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for showing support on the stream. Appreciate you. Hope that you have a great night. Take care.